Alright, so this is the video where I'm going to show you the tool bag and tools I took with me to help Catloco pull his 6.0 in the pick and pull up in Kansas City on 12th Street. I'll actually show you what we used, not just everything I took. And of course, these are just the tools I used. We used some of his too. Gloves. These suck. They are super thin and they rip really easily. But when you're like me and you forget to put gloves on and you go start messing around with shit, and then you're like, oh, my hands are all nastified, I forgot to put gloves on. These still work to put gloves on when you go take a piss. So yeah, they still served a purpose. Lead hammer, another pair of gloves that I forgot to wear. I took this here 20 volt Craftsman bolt-on. Yes, it's driven by a Black & Decker battery because you can do that. Works good though. And of course, 3/8. I took this with me and it's a total piece of crap except for it's a swivel head. And, oh, it's locked. This whole action on these things don't work worth a crap. But, it's got a big handle, and when you roll her out and lock her, it's a long handle, and that was the longest 3/8 ratchet I had. So I went ahead and took it, and it worked. But if you buy it for that Yankee drill, Yankee screwdriver action, this shit just does not work. It was a good gimmick. They got me to buy it because I love my Yankee screwdrivers and drills, but on a ratchet, no bueno. Of course, vampires. Not once, not twice, not even 3 times, but 4 times. Of course, I carry these in my pocket with me all the time because they're super fucking handy. We use the crap out of these, use the crap out of these. Took my new Capri locking swivels. These things work, and they work great. You're sitting there and you're reaching around to swivel something, you lock that socket on there, whenever you pull it back out, it doesn't fly off. Super handy. Good investment, especially if you like going to the junkyard. They are a little longer than a regular universal joint, but they worked. I took my Capri 1/4" Wobble Plus extensions. Did not use these while we were there. I took my Gearwrench Wobble Plus extensions. I did use these. Of course, magnet. I took a big ol' all 16ths Made in USA original crescent, but I didn't use it. A Carlisle Indexing Pry Bar. I did use this, and even if I didn't, it's still a good idea to have that in your bag whenever you go. Took this little Cobalt Bit Set in 1/4". Catloco used some of it, but I didn't use any of it. Took my Monster bit driver in 1/4" flex head. Got the ball detents in it. Didn't use this. I didn't use anything 1/4". Took an impact swivel. Catloco was using his. He had the same one I had, and he also took the 1/2". He used a lot of 1/2" stuff. I used 3/8 because that's just kind of what I used. I took some double box end wrenches. These are Sears, made in Japan. This is obviously before they did Craftsman, or maybe this was their less than professional Craftsman set that was made in USA. But these things are killer. They are almost a 0-degree offset. I got that little 5-degree swing, but these things are awesome. Use these a lot. I also took an old school set of Craftsman open ends. Everything we took was metric because, well, you don't need standard. And I had some standard if we needed it, but took these wrenches, didn't use them at all. And of course, the Capri 3/8 kit. Didn't use any SAE, no surprise. Did use the ratchet quite a bit, some of the extensions. I think we used the breaker bar there, or the sliding T-handle. As far as sizes, we used 8 and 10, 13, 15, 17, and I really think that was it. But that's kind of limited, so I mean, take a full set with you just in case. You definitely want to go down to 8 mil and up to 19 probably. I know we used this 24 millimeter on the crank bolt, so you'll need one of those because you want to check that thing and make sure that that engine spins before you go out and pull it, because if you didn't, you just wasted your life. Probably got cut up and nastified for nothing. So make sure she cranks, make sure she turns over before you go ahead and pull her. Yeah, everything worked fine, holding up great. We'll give it a final thoughts review here in a while. We'll give her some time still, but so far it's been great. As always, like, comment, share, subscribe. Love, hate, hardknocksforge@gmail.com. Don't send me any panties because they never fit.